Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy kdeemo, baby. I'm back in another video, man. And in today's video, we'll be doing a video on the Raptors second round draft pick, Christian Koloko. So if you are new, turn on post notifications when I upload, hit that like button, and leave a comment on this video. As we're on the road to 300 subscribers, so you can hit that subscribe button. That'd be very much appreciated. And let's get into it. Christian Koloko, a second round draft pick for the Toronto Raptors, is a basketball player from Cameroon who's a 7'1" big man with a 7'5" wingspan. Christian Koloko showed very good promise and upside in this Raptors roster, and I see him being here for many years to come. As for Christian, he played his early years in Africa playing basketball, until he then moved to America to continue professional play in basketball. Then Christian Koloko then played for the Arizona Wildcats, where he then lead up to the NBA draft. But for today's video, I want to talk more about Christian Koloko and his time leading up to the NBA. As for today, as he's yet to make his debut for the Toronto Raptors, as he's really a big that the Raptors really needed on his roster, as he lacked a center for a long time. Christian Koloko was born in Cameroon as like Pascal Siakam in Douala, as he attended college for Learman and being his hometown high school. As for Christian, who didn't pick up basketball yet, he didn't start playing basketball until the age of 12. How I compare his story is to like Precious Schuler's story, as he played another sport before, and he started playing basketball a bit late. After Christian Koloko, he started playing basketball at the age of 13 at a given time frame, as he would have a love for soccer and he would play positions of striker and goalie most of the time. After Christian Koloko, it wasn't an easy transition from playing soccer to basketball. In Cameroon, Christian Koloko went from practicing basketball one time a week to almost practicing every day after school, while also trying to learn English, as he didn't really know English that much. Growing up through basketball, Christian Koloko idolized players like in today's NBA like Draymond Green, Rudy Gobert, Kevin Durant, Giannis, and many others. But he really liked Kevin Durant and now was his favorite player. As for Christian Koloko, he wears the number 35 to idolize his love and respect for Kevin Durant as a player, as he was his favorite player for Christian Koloko growing up. The reason why he loved Kevin Durant because he loved the way he plays the game, and he takes the game very seriously. Then later on at 17, he moved to America to play sports professionally. In the early years of 2017, Christian Koloko moved to the United States to play basketball for Bigman High School in Lake Bola, California, as a junior despite him not speaking English. As before then, he would also attend the Basketball Without Borders camp during a select time, where he would be scouted by the Raptors since then, and they were scouting him since 2017. After the Raptors owner Masai Ujiri and him had a great connection since then. After watching the Raptors basketball, it's gonna be nice seeing Christian Koloko on the court. And even for Pascal, it's gonna be nice seeing them together as they're from the same country of origin, so it's gonna be nice seeing how they play on the same team. As we all know, he attended Basketball Without Borders camp where he started, and then the Raptors scouted him. And he'll go back home to the country where he mainly developed his skills and polished his NBA play, so that's why he went to the Basketball Without Borders camp. Then later in AAU play in September, he then played for the Oakland Soldiers and averaged 6.8 points, 2 blocks, 5 rebounds on 55.6 field goal shooting on 2 of 4 attempts in the Nike Under-17 EYBL circuit in September 2018 for 10 games and 4 games started, which he played pretty well in my opinion. Then to then lead on to his high school numbers at Sierra Canyon, averaging 7 points per game on minimal free throw shooting, as I must say. That's the only minimal number I can find, as he only played 6 games for Sierra Canyon, as I must say, but he was a solid prospect and big of many kind. As Christian Koloko was very good teammates with Costa Stanley, Kenyon Martin, and Scottie Pippen Jr., who he then made to be great friends with later on. But all these players were soon to be NBA prospects or going to NBA drafts like Christian Koloko. Christian Koloko helped his team Sierra Canyon claim his second straight Open Division title, as he's a 4-star recruit as he committed playing basketball for Arizona, or the offers he got from many schools like California Northwestern, Vanderbilt, Harvard, and Princeton. As for Christian Koloko, his high school and most of his elementary school numbers are unknown, but honestly, as Christian Koloko's numbers are very unknown, who would think that Christian Koloko is not a good prospect, as all NBA scouts are scouting him at such a young age. As for Christian Koloko being a freshman at Arizona, Christian Koloko averaged 2.3 points, 2.4 rebounds, where he was yet to break out as a college star. But in his first season for Arizona, Christian Koloko didn't really have much time to work on his game, as he was restricted from working out and developing his game. But honestly, it made sense because in California they had heavy COVID restrictions, and he basically wouldn't have any time to work on his game, so why he might have a high level performance, it basically makes sense. As for Christian, he was a slim, raw, and upcoming prospect, as he didn't know where he would go in the NCAA. And honestly, for his level of play, he would average 5.3 points, 1.3 blocks on 50% field goal shooting on 15 to 17 minutes of play. Then as for his junior season and last season, he was named to many awards like the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, the Pac-12 Most Improved Player of the Year, and a first-team All-Pac-12. Christian Koloko then made a giant leap in his junior year, averaging 12.6 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 2.8 blocks per game, as we already know in the awards he won. After Christian Koloko, he developed very quickly. However, Christian Koloko took more time and confidence into his game. The reason why he took more time and confidence because there was no court restrictions and there was no practice restrictions, and he would have more of a typical summer where his training isn't affected by the pandemic. On April 18, 2022, Christian Koloko then declared for the NBA draft after foregoing his remaining college availability. With the NBA draft soon approaching, the connection Christian Koloko has made on his improbable journey has soon paid off. As we already know, Christian Koloko trains with Scottie Pippen's son, Scottie Pippen Jr., and he also would train for his dad and Scottie Pippen as he was an NBA great.
I want to ask you, read a little piece about Scottie Pippen's involvement in your development. Can you take us through that a little bit and how that came to be?
Scottie, man, I play in high school with his son, and he's been a big inspiration for me. For just the way the legend he is, played for the Chicago Bulls and one of the greatest players ever. And every time I see Scottie, man, he just give me advice. And during this draft process, he was with us every day, watching us work out and giving us advices and little tips. And just during this work process, he just told me to go out there every workout, just enjoy myself, not put too much pressure on me, and just play my game.
As for Christian and Scottie Pippen Jr., they're very good friends and they played together at Sierra Canyon, so Scottie Pippen was a small part for Christian Koloko's development. But beyond that, Christian Koloko has a steep learning curve to prepare to play center in the NBA. Then later on, this then led to the NBA draft as Christian Koloko was selected with the 33rd pick in the second round in the 2022 draft by Toronto Raptors. Many NBA fans and I love this pick myself, as the Raptors got a rim protector, a shot blocker, and a very mobile center with comparisons to many bigs like Clint Capella and Robert Williams. Christian Koloko is currently a rim-running center who can block shots and create havoc on defense. However, Christian Koloko can feel like he can do more in the NBA, and in the Summer League he started off. In the NBA Summer League, Christian Koloko averaged 7.8 points, 4.2 rebounds, 2.2 blocks, 1.8 steals over 22 minutes as a starter in all 5 of Toronto Summer League games. This then showed a pretty good outing for Christian Koloko as the Raptors went 4-1 in that stretch. He showed the Raptors and all their fans that he has a very great motor, a very strong upside, and a very great potential as a player. On August 26, 2022, after a long wait, due to the Raptors roster situation, the Raptors signed Christian Koloko to a rookie year deal after finally drafting him in mid-June. So as for all Christian's hard work and development as a kid growing in Cameroon, it shows that all of his hard work is paying now and living his dream in the NBA, and for playing like a good team in the Raptors, who have great NBA fans and who love him unconditionally. But it's going to be very great seeing Christian Koloko and the Raptors this season. As for Christian Koloko pairing up with his all-star teammate Pascal Siakam on the court, as they're both from Cameroon, so it's going to be fun seeing them, and it's a cool sign to watch, especially me being an NBA fan and a Raptors fan for myself, as I hope the Raptors can solve their big problem and they got a 7-foot center they need in Christian Koloko, who has good poise and always wants to get better as a player, and I think the Raptors can sure help them with that, and with their great development staff, they can honestly achieve any weaknesses Christian Koloko has in his game. But like I said, Christian Koloko, wherever you are and wherever you come from, you can make your dreams a reality, as it just takes time and patience. As for Christian Koloko, he had very good goals and insights for himself, as Christian Koloko wants to be the best player and above in the NBA, and to just outshine his role and to be a long-time role player or even starter or all-star in the NBA. But honestly, that's the documentary and story of Christian Koloko, so if you are new, please hit the like button, because it means a lot to YouTube algorithm and it'll recommend me to more people. And also, if y'all are new and y'all haven't, make sure to hit the subscribe button, as we're on the road to 300 subscribers. As we're almost there, we're at 260 right now as I'm recording this video, so keep it up. And make sure to leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on this video. And that's the story on Christian Koloko and my thoughts and his time and journey to the NBA. So if y'all enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. As your boy kdeemo baby, I'm signing out. If y'all want more videos and I have any more players, let me know. And I'm out. Have a great and blessed day, y'all. Peace out.